Hello, good evening to all friends and my dear industry practitioners. Myself is Sanjay Nigam, and supply chain management professional, and having a very vast experience in the many MNCs in supply chain management. MT has just given me a chance to provide an insight in the SCM of e-business. Topic is very big, but I will try to highlight some key points which are very important in supply chain management in the e-business. First of all, let us understand from where this e-business boom has come and why. Why these are very successful business model. Number one, if you look at today's lifestyle of every individual, especially if I talk about metros, class C cities, people are traveling to their work between 10 to 40 kilometers from one side. And we are working in such a demanding environment where expectation is on yesterday basis. To cope up all these things, we align ourselves with our organization, with our customers, with our suppliers to beat the targets. So obvious thing, you will stretch. It's no more 10 to 5 job scenario. Everyone is spending 10 hours minimum in the office. Maybe if you guys are lucky enough to finish a job within 8 hours. But as you grow, as you take more responsibilities, and especially if you are in a organization which is growing, then you have to stretch at least 20% beyond that. So that means 8 hours becomes 10 hours. Add to it the travel time, which is from one side varies from 1 hour to 1.5 hour or maybe 2 hours because traffic situation is very bad. Effectively, if you see, everyone is devoting 12 to 14 hours in a day to their profession only. How many hours are there left? And if you look at the timings, from morning 8 o'clock till 9:30, people are getting into their home. There is no time for shopping, even not for meeting the daily routine work. There are certain things which can be planned for weekend, but there are certain things which cannot. Even if you plan for a weekend, if some business commitment comes, then you skip your personal plans and go for the business house. So what is the solution then? Because house has to also be run as smooth as your business for which you are putting a lot of energy and efforts. So e-business concept is suited to all of us. There are basic three. One, easy to identify the product and place an order. Second, various mode of payment choices. Third, fastest delivery and replacement. If these things are met, you will be very happy to go for the e-commerce. Since these guys had to create their customer base, they play in volume. So it's obvious that they have to offer such a tempting offer every now and then, be it a weekend offer, be it a some holiday offer, Christmas, New Year, whatnot. So they keep on innovating with their suppliers and come with a package. So it is a win-win formula for all the stakeholders. Now, so what SCM does here? Why it is very important? The reason is very simple. It's nothing but it's only supply chain management. You as a e-business company, what you are doing? You are picking product from manufacturer, delivering to the end customer at the price which customer wants to buy, at the time when he wants to deliver, the kind of service level he expects that you will have ensured. So let me quickly summarize because time is not very big, very less time, 30 to 35 minutes. I can only touch base those points that we paid for. So first, how is your first interaction with the customer? Now you will say, I don't have any chance to interact with the customer. No, you are interacting. The moment you are going on an app, say for example Flipkart, the moment you press the button, how that website is responding from there, the customer engagement starts. If you are trying to locate some product and your website is getting hanged frequently or is not able to demonstrate the product, your first experience is bad. What you will do? You will immediately go to Snapdeal. If similar experience there, you will go to Amazon. Now look at. So customer engagement is very important. So you have clicked the button, all the options are coming. Search option is there, what do you want? The moment you put, I want to buy a color television, LED TV, you will immediately see number of options, number of offers of all sort of models, make. Then you look at what? Features. There is a button called specification. Click it, you can see that. That means the Flipkart or SD or Amazon, all these e-business guys are on a click of button providing the entire information about the product, services, installation, and mode of payment in just one single screen. So now, so what happens? At times you see that people don't have app. Then how they do? They use SMS, they use WhatsApp, they make a calls. A lot of other options are available. Now, major e-business companies have come on the app, but not everyone. So you have to go on internet. Internet is available on your mobile phone. So you can enter into the area. Now, here the key starts. Capture the order information correctly. Let me give a quick example. If you say LED TV, okay, LED TV means you have given the model. Each model has the specifications, right? Now there is an option whether you want additional warranty, which is available at so and so price. The question is yes, because he wants a trouble product, and you are getting business for that also for additional warranty. When he wants this product on a particular date or as soon as possible, where he wants. So you ask for the pin code. The moment it puts pin code in the back end, let's look at the serviceability of that location. So if you can't say sorry, this product is not available at this pin code. Customer is very clear. But if you accept the order, don't deliver after 15-20 days, you communicate to the customer, sorry sir, we don't deliver at this number, then customer will never come back to you. right? So capture order correctly and understand fully what he wants, what is the scope of work, delivery, installation, and extended warranty. We say yes, capture all these things. Now, once you accepted the order, it should be zero defect delivery. Mean, what is zero defect delivery? It is nothing but delivered as per the ordered item. That's it. In order, you have captured you want this product with this specification, with this quantity, at this ship-to address, with this warranty services, with this installation and commission services, right? And mode of payment, if you opted for the COD, cash on delivery, then you have to provide the service. If you have done this, it's a zero defect delivery, right? Now, which are the factors which impacts in spite of all the problem? Have you checked at what time the customer will be available? If you are going to make a delivery on Sunday morning at 7 o'clock, what will be the reaction? Normally, in a city like Delhi, people don't wake up at 6 o'clock on Sundays. So, one day before, you can make a call or send an SMS. Sir, your report is ready. We would like to advance it. Let us know which is the right time. Customer will be very happy that you are concerned about his requirements. Okay? Now, question is much bigger here. Everybody is claiming within 48 hours, within 72 hours, within 3 days, within 4 days. You will not find more than a week's delivery, except if there is a big rush because of some festival or so. Then how they are managing it? This where the key is lying. Who is manufacturing the product? A party. Who is selling is B party. Who is buying it? C party. So chain is shortest chain is A B C. But is it really happening that way? At times yes, at times no. For example, if you want to buy one HP laptop, do you think that HP will directly ship it to you? One laptop? No. Because they have their distributors and retailers. Now, here is a very tricky question. If company B, which is in this case, for example, Flipkart, going to pick up the item from the retailer, will he able to pass any discount? No. So where he should go? Retailer, then there are distributors, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. What these guys do? These guys go to the tier 1 distributor. Order straight away flows to them because factory will not take the order. I am giving an example for the company like HP. Thousands of products are shipped. Maybe in small items like some bed sheet, some pillow cover, some towel, there are not such a big chain. There may be that manufacturing go. So either your order will go to a manufacturer directly or to distributor or tier 2 distributor, but not beyond that. Otherwise, you can't pass the discounts or you can't cut down the lead times. So then, what is the solution? Solution is design your operation chain in such a way where, for example, if customer is sitting in Delhi and the manufacturer is sitting in Ahmedabad, So from Ahmedabad to Delhi, that transportation is available. Even if you use train, which is the most cheapest mode, it can easily get delivered in 48 hours. Easily, very easily. But if your model says no, I will ship it from Delhi warehouse. So Delhi warehouse, first material will come from Ahmedabad to Delhi warehouse. There we are to some distribution center. Then that guy will pick up and deliver. So in between 2 3 layers, everybody is spending money for storage or distribution. He will try to recover. So that's how the port cost gets increased. Now, if order straight away goes to manufacturer and he has done a tie-up with the courier companies or transportation companies, straight away dispatch. That is the most of the case. So cut the layers. Cut the layers so that your product is most competitive price wise, delivery lead time. Right? This is another thing. Now, so software are there who automatically map customer location versus nearest location available for their product that is being manufactured or their distribution center is there. And straight away courier gets a message and it gets shipped out. Right? Then lot of innovation is being done in logistics to cut down the lead time and cost. You can very easily say dispatch it by air. But imagine a product of 500 rupees which you offer in 350 rupees. There is a margin for shipping it by air. So what it does during the day, it captures all the orders, make a one big consignment, ship it by the whatever cheapest model is there. It could be mix of rail and road. It could be only rail. It could be only road. And you would have seen that for express delivery, these guys charge some extra money. If you are in really urgent need, they will charge and deliver by air. So that's where we have to optimize the cost in logistics by carefully choosing the mode of transportation. Let me tell you, if you carefully see, I can see that 80% of the locations are covered with a overnight train, and which is a very cheap one. Even you will be surprised now the post offices they are using these kind of models very effectively. Even the postal department is catering to the demand of people like Flipkart, Snapdeal. What they do? Because their network is very big. Almost every pin code is covered. So they pick up and deliver. So what has happened? Post offices also got the business, and these guys are having their reach, right? Yeah. So that is called the innovative ways of the using the optimum mode of the transportation. Now, another thing is if you see carefully when you receive a packet, the lot of labels are there. You must understand there is a requirement as per Indian law that weight and measurement department has given a guideline what size of the label has to be put, what all information should be there. Item description, quantity, date of manufacturing, date of expiry, customer care number, customer care email ID, right? All these. And from and to. Why from and to if it is not clearly mentioned? Even so, from also from address should also capture each and every line of the address, including the pin code and contact number, so that if your product is undelivered, it can go back to you. Likewise, for the customer also, all the line of addresses had to be full. In a hurry, if you skip something, you delay. Then your committed turnaround time is gone. Okay? Now, when you are communicating, let me tell you, companies are not directly talking to the customer. Who is interacting with you? That courier boy. If he misbehave you, will you buy? No. So what is most important? The guy who has come at your doorstep, he should be well trained, communication wise, and cooperative in support. Only then you will again go to that EBITDA side, right? Right. Now, whenever you are opting for a replacement and you mention the reason, database is getting created. But if you are not doing an analysis of the data for your suppliers, then that feedback has no meaning. So you have to do a regular interval monitoring of the supplier's performance and take appropriate action, educate them, transfer the technology if they are not having, give them enough time to correct it, and if they can't, just get rid of them. Because your brand cannot be put under a severe dent because of some small manufacturer of bed sheet who is supplying a faded sheets and your brand is income, right? So all customer feedback have to be given very seriously. Another thing is it's very easy for customers to opt for the COD, cash on delivery. You can't charge premium also. You are giving option them for credit card, COD, debit card. Now look at the psychology of customer. Why customer wants to pay COD? Reason is he first wants to have the product in his hand, right? He fears if I paid the money in advance, if you have delayed my product by a week or 10 days, I don't have any other option. I can't cancel it. I have to wait. I am at your mercy. So, how to then make your customer to opt for the credit card payment or debit card payment and minimize the COD? There are additional discounts and freebies are being offered, which are very tempting. For example, if you don't opt for the COD, there is a free. Now mind it, COD it looks very simple, but there are guys who will order it 3, 4 times. You will attend the delivery, you will find the door locked. Your product is hanging in between. Your money is blocked. Your supplier money is blocked. So, but if he has paid, now he will be waiting for the product, not you, right? So these are the certain business techniques which has to be used, right? Then how should I improve my services? One is customer feedback. That anyway you are going to take an action. The another thing is benchmarking. If you don't do the benchmarking, you will be behind the race. You will be behind in the race. Why? You are thinking that I am doing a fantastic job in delivering product in 72 hours. Your competition is working and committing, I can deliver same day. Now tell me, can you afford to lose the business? No. But you should not get tempted also, because what happens? To enter into the market, a lot of new startups, they offer something which is practically not possible. And if they are making it possible, they are losing the money. Don't get trapped. So you should have balanced approach. Because you as a customer can wait for 1 day also and 2 day also. You can give the option. Yes, I can deliver same day, but these are the service charges. Customer happily will pay. Right? Last but not least, in India, lot of Indian taxation and legal requirements had to be fulfilled. For example, GST has not come yet, so there are CST, there are VAT applicable in each state. You need to follow that. You should know before sharing a final price to the customer, you should consider all these factors. What is MRP? When you calculate the MRP, it takes care of the entire India. That if you use any permutation and combination, price of the product will never cross this. That's MRP, because you can't charge more than MRP. Is offense, right? So, and if you don't clear the tax, you don't charge the VAT, what will happen? You are in trouble. Your company is in trouble. Nobody is going to ask customer, because it is the duty of supplier to apply the VAT, right? Similarly, there are certain states which still require some road permits. So you must be fully aware which state has which permit, which state has octroi, which state has some entry tax, and comply with all that. If you try to skip any of them knowingly or unknowingly, it will cost your business very heavily. So these are the techniques which very successful entrepreneurs have used it and created a huge business empire. So if those entrepreneurs can do it, why can't you? You can also do. So I will end my session here, because as I said, time factor is very limited. Subject is very vast. Some other time I will try to cover some modules of entire supply chain one by one. Thank you. Have a nice day.